back to my channel. So I'm very happy that you guys are watching again, and today I'm gonna film a Q&A for all of you that have answered my poll the other day with a bunch of questions. I have gotten a couple of questions that were repeated, so I know that those are the most wanted ones, and also a couple of random ones that I'm also gonna answer so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. So yeah, and anything you guys would want, you just know what to do. Leave it in the comments, send me a DM on Instagram, and yeah, let's go on into the video. So my dream destination would have to be, well, there is a lot of dream destinations that I have, but my biggest dream destination would have to be to travel whole Africa, meaning also Egypt, Morocco, and then South Africa, Namibia, Kenya, like a whole trip to do Africa. That would be my that is my dream destination, and hopefully I can achieve that next year. Fingers crossed. What is one thing that I can't live without? That would be, that's difficult because, okay, yeah, I know. It's my laptop. I do a bunch of stuff on here. I do the editing. I actually have business plans running up here. All my work stuff is on here. My laptop goes with me everywhere. Even traveling, it has damage all over because I have traveled with it everywhere, but it's something that I can't leave home no matter how much I have to. I just can't. So my bucket list is actually pretty long. Because I haven't finished visiting every country yet. I have only visited, I think right now, around 17 countries. So my bucket list is pretty long, but I'm gonna just say my top 5. I'm gonna leave Africa out because Africa, you guys already know, is one of my dream destinations. But I'm gonna do the other 5 that are also in the top over there. So for one, I have Iceland. I have also Australia. Another one that I would say is Chile, Costa Rica, and Oman. Those are the ones that are on my bucket list, on the top of my bucket list. So if I get the chance, I would for sure go to one of those countries first. So my favorite thing about traveling would have to be that I actually learn a lot while traveling. I learn about the cultures, I learn about the food, I learn about everything that isn't something that is normal in my own country or in Curacao or in the Netherlands. And I learned to appreciate a different culture. I learned to appreciate their customs, everything they do, and I can see it from a different side. So when I see the news next time about that country, I can understand where people come from when they react some type of way. And also with their food options, I can actually eat at home something different that isn't just my local food. So yeah, I actually love it a lot that I learned so much during my travels. I learned languages. Right now, I don't know more than 4.5 languages. Like, I can understand some more languages, but to speak them I can. But you learn a couple of words along the way, and more so you meet new people and you talk with them and they learn you more stuff. So it's actually pretty nice, and yeah, that's why I love traveling. So my favorite food will have to be, I have actually two foods that are in my top, and they are head to head. If I get them both every day to eat, I will not get tired of it, and that would have to be pasta, and the other one is 𝐤𝐢𝐢. And everyone that knows me personally knows that I am a true fanatic of 𝐤𝐢𝐢. If you don't know what 𝐤𝐢𝐢 is an okra soup. It's known in Curacao as one of the local dishes. It's a very slimy soup, but I love it. So yeah. About the vaccine, I do have my doubts, but I also don't. Don't come at me, it's my personal opinion. I really don't mind if you don't want to do the vaccine or if you have your own opinion about it. I mean, everyone has the right to want something or not want something. But for me personally, I have read about the vaccine and I don't mind getting the vaccine. I just know which one is best for me and which one isn't. And to be honest, I have been taking a lot of vaccines throughout my travels. So for me, it's not something that I'm that worried about. I am a little bit worried with everything that is attached to the vaccine. But then again, I have gotten a lot of vaccines as well that I don't know what is in them, what they contain, and I don't know the drama behind those vaccines either. So my point is that at some point they were made too. There were a lot of chaos when they were made. So right now the chaos is normal, and in the end it will get down. So yeah, my worries for the vaccine, I have actually just surpassed them a lot for the most of it. And I have done my research, so for me, I will get the vaccine. I already got my invite, and I don't have a problem with that. So if I have to go with someone that inspires me, that would have to be my dad. For one, that is for someone that is close to me. And if it's someone that is not in my group, it would have to be Jessica Ufuoma. So for my dad loves traveling. I think that is where I get it from. I actually started traveling and my dad never told me he loved to travel. I just usually hear him that he has to go for work or for sports on vacation. But then when I started traveling, he showed me a lot of pictures of when he was traveling and that he still does it. He just doesn't want to tell me about it, so I don't go behind him to the most dangerous places back then. But yeah, I'm really inspired by my dad because he actually goes to the most rural places in the world and actually makes the trip worthwhile. And then I just want to be just like him. And next to that, I have Jessica Ufuoma. I met her when she was still a small Instagrammer and she was traveling a lot. One time I did get an invite from her to go on vacation, but unfortunately with work, it wasn't possible back then. Now she is pretty big in the whole travel industry. I actually am proud of her for that. And I will link her social media here on the bottom, but I really look up to her of how much she achieved, and she actually has the same goals as I do because we have spoken very much back then. And she actually just does the same thing. We have the same interests, so I love that a lot. So yeah, those are my two role models. And yeah, I don't have much more role models. I don't look up to a lot of people because I don't see much people that do a lot that I can relate to, but these two were the ones that I related the most to. For the weirdest travel, I don't actually have a weirdest travel experience yet. I have been thinking about this for a couple of minutes now, but I don't have anything. I do have very wholesome experiences, and yeah, one of them would have to be in Cuba, where I met this family that was the host of my Airbnb, and they actually invited me on their family outing to go to the beach, and it was amazing. I met their son. We went in their car, so it was one of those old type of Cuban cars. And for me, it wasn't a whole attraction, but then when we got to the beach that I saw, it was just a standard beach, very local. Everybody was with their family, and I had the time to spend with them, to actually get to know them, to actually see how they spend their days off, and eat actually with them the way the locals eat. Not because I usually eat also what the locals eat, but they went like into the rural side, where we paid, I think it was 80 euros, and we were with the 6 of us, and we all had cocktails, we had dishes, like full-on meals. And I actually, for me, that was a very wholesome experience, because I was there only for 4 days, and they already invited me into their own home, into their own family, and to this day I'm still in contact with them. That is something that we promised to stay in contact, because when I go back to Cuba, I would want to stay in the same Airbnb and spend a little bit more time with them. And yeah, for weirdest travel experiences, for the one that asked me that, I'm sorry, I do not have that. I can't tell a story about that. I do have some story that I saw my life like shine right through my eyes. I will do a separate video on that one if you want to. But yeah, so yeah guys, I think this is everything, and yeah, I hope you guys love this video. Right now I am in the midst of thinking if I'm gonna travel this month or not, being that it's very crazy, and in the Netherlands now you have to get you gotta get in quarantine when you come from Spain, from Greece, from Portugal. So it's kind of a bit crazy. So yeah, I'm still thinking if I'm gonna travel outside of the Netherlands at this moment or not. But if you guys have any ideas of places in the Netherlands that you want me to see, or places outside of the Netherlands that you want me to see, please let me know about them. I do want to do some research so I can make some new and improved travel videos for you. So yeah, I hope you guys love this video. If you do, just share, comment, like, subscribe. Most importantly, like the video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!